team, welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies Replanted on the channel. Heck yes, team, we are back. Today is day 3. We are going to be continuing on with our permadeath mode, R.I.P. mode. If we lose a single level, if we lose a single randomly placed lawnmower, team, our run is over. Welcome yet again to R.I.P. mode, the permadeath mode here in Replanted. We are on our 3rd section out of 5, so hopefully we can keep this streak flawless. Today is pool, so we're gonna see our water, the water in our lawn for the first time. Anyway, team, without further ado, I'm gonna jump into our channel Zen Garden. I'm gonna name the plants that you guys have named, and then we will be playing R.I.P. mode today. So, if you want to skip the Zen Garden, I'm going to have a timestamp available. If you don't care, well, we're going to do that now. Team, without further ado, let's jump into the channel Zen Garden, where you guys can and have named all of these plants so far, except not even close to all of these plants have names. I'm going to circle kind of where the plants do have names right now. It's a little bit of a strange circle, but we got it. All the way up to our potato mine here in our 3rd row down from the right side, but all of these plants you can name and all of these plants you can name. So team, everything at the bottom half of our screen except for these 3 plants right here you guys can name. I'm going to start by reading out all of the names of the plants, and then I'll show you guys our nighttime and our aquarium gardens, and then we will hop into R.I.P. mode. So let's go. Our first plant, the leftward facing walnut, is the gobbled one. Our leftward facing coffee bean is the genie. Our rightward facing tall nut is front porch master 2.0. We have our leftward facing split pea, which is Jeremiah. Our leftward and rightward facing squash, which are 4-1 kid and 6-7 kid respectively. We have our leftward and rightward facing torchwoods, which are Titan TV Man and Skivity toilets. We have our rightward facing jalapeno, which is glucose. Our leftward facing umbrella leaf, which is leafy. Our rightward facing sunflower, which is sunny funny. We have our melon pult, which is young grati. Our cactus, which is chalupa, and team, that brings us to our marigolds. The leftward facing marigold is the very first plant we unlocked in this entire adventure. Team, this is the precious first. The rightward facing marigold is Chasey. Our ice shroom is Greg. Our rightward facing lily pad is average YT doom scroller. In the final 2, team, our star fruit is Berry, and our potato mine is Spuddy the Buddy. If you want to name a plant, pick a plant that has not been named. I mean, you can name the plants that already do have names, but it's going to come down to a vote. So I don't know if you're ready for that. Maybe stick around with these plants that do not have names. The other rules are that you're naming a maximum of 2 plants per episode, and that you are naming them something that I do not need to Google until you know about. Team, I'm kind of circling them once again. The plants at the bottom of our screen here, go ahead and name them. I'm going to show you guys the rest of the plants that we do have, and you can name every single one of these nighttime plants. You can also name our aquarium plants, and team, that is our whole garden taken care of. We're going to jump back into our main menu and into adventure mode. Team, R.I.P. mode, run, adventure? I don't know. It's continuing. Team, 3-1 is where we're jumping in today. It is time. One last reminder, if we do fail a single level, we have to start from the very beginning. So everything past day is all happening flawlessly. Hopefully we can make it to the end. If we do, we get the final 2 achievements I need in this game. I'm just going to show you because I haven't brought it up yet. Final rest and life well lived. With that, team, it is time. Let's jump in. 3-1, here we go. And yeah, we are into the pool, finally. The sky is still pinkish purple because of R.I.P. mode, and I think our strategy is just going to change a little bit. But team, generally speaking, the plant that is going to do the most work for us in these pool levels is going to be this cattail, because it can target every lane. If we rush it early, we should be able to get a great defensive start. No matter what plants we bring along, I'm going to bring along melon pults, winter melons, and Spike rocks because everything else is taken care of. Let's rock, team. Our first pool level. Let's go. This is huge. And our standard start. I'm going to max out the in-game time and start to place down some of these sunflowers. These are going to be our major defense for the moment, but we did also bring insta-kill plants to make the beginning of the game easy. And team, welcome once again to R.I.P mode. Welcome to the channel if you are new here. If you are not, thank you for continuing to be here. It doesn't really feel like it, but I have to say R.I.P mode is kind of the biggest challenge that we need to take on in Replanted in terms of just the sheer amount of time that it has taken to set this up. Team, R.I.P mode, our big challenge coming to an end, basically, if we can pull it off. I do need to stay on top of our cattails now because they are our major defense, but otherwise, team, I think that if this is our strategy moving forward, we're going to have a great time here in the pool. So let's see if we can keep it going as easily as it has started out. Yeah, I'm really hopeful that we can continue this run not only flawlessly, but without too much issue, because we've already had to restart once in our daytime level. We got all the way to the 5th level. We got to walnut bowling, and a newspaper zombie decided to eat our brains instead of the headlines. Oh my gosh, team. Our head instead of the headlines. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, whatever. Team, we are here making our way through pool, and I'm really hoping that we can continue on with the smooth pace of this all. We actually just passed our first flag, and that is where I do our channel calls to action. Because I forgot until like the 3rd level last time, team, I'm just going to do it now. If you are enjoying your watch, your time so far, please consider leaving a like, subscribing, interact with the channel, say hi, hello, how are you down in the comments, team. It is great to have you guys here, and our Plants vs. Zombies content is only coming to a peak. Let me know if you guys have any challenges of your own. So far, we're 100%ing the game, but once we do that, team, we're going to have some new stuff to look out for. So look out for that on the channel. Let me know if you have any ideas on what that new stuff can or should be. And team, this is our 2nd and final flag of our first pool level today. Let's go. Nearly a full column of winter melons as well, 6 cattails, and we are so well defended, it's not even funny. That's our bag, our coins, and the extra coin from our mower, team. Let's go. Our first level down without a hitch. Hopefully we can continue this momentum towards our 5th level. That's going to be our mini boss level for these pool levels, and at that point, we're going to see what the game has to throw at us. But until we get there, I don't think we're going to struggle very much. Hopefully we can keep this pace high. This is the same setup. And yeah, team, lock in because we are going through all of these pool levels today. These strategies are a little bit inaccessible, and the reason why I say that is because we are using a lot of end game plants that we would have to buy from Crazy Dave. So team, I do know that this strategy is a little bit inaccessible. If you're later on in the game, you're not going to have any trouble using these plants, but if you're earlier on in the game, you're not going to have access to these. What you should do if you are in that position is to continue to use repeaters, to continue to use torchwood, team. Those are my favorite plants that will carry the beginning of the game for you if you don't have access to these end game plants. But if you do use these, as you can see, it's going to make our adventure extremely straightforward, especially when it comes down to focusing zombies at the top and bottom of our screen at the same time. Hopefully we can save this melon pult because I would like to keep that 300 sun. There we go, and our 2nd cattail to really secure the beginning of this level, team. It has begun. And if I really want to stay on top of this crazy pace, we can start to upgrade spike rocks, or spike weed to spike rocks in our front line as well. I'm going to go with a couple more melon pults here, although I do want to be really careful, team. What I need to mention is that since we're on pool levels, what's going to happen when we get to our final flag is that zombies are going to spawn randomly in our pool. If you've played the game, you're super familiar. I know you are. But I just need to mention it because if we're putting Melon Polts so far forward in the pool, we're probably going to see them get chomped pretty much immediately as that final wave of zombies spawns. So in an effort to kind of protect them, I'm not really committing too much effort here, team, and you guys can see it. You know you're watching right now. Let's just make the rest of our field safe to these footballers, and we should be good. Working on our 6th cattail after placing our 5th, I think we're pretty much safe. But I am going to make sure that we upgrade our spike rocks. Team, this is a brutal defense. A classic combo, the winter melons and spike rocks. Team, these two plants together, they can pretty much carry through most of the game by themselves, I think. You're going to see pretty much every single zombie type die in a single square. But what's also contributing to that, team, is, of course, these cattails, and these cattails are really going to make what would be a very strong strategy into an extremely strong strategy that can go from wiping out the less healthy zombies to actually focusing down any zombie healthy enough to push past our front line. I could even go for another set of spike rocks, but honestly, team, it's kind of overkill because if you look, we're already at our 3rd and final flag. We got our random zombies to spawn, our winter melons are protected by lily pads in front of them, and team, our last cattail goes down as the level comes to an end. Our bag, our coins, and the extra one from our mower. Let's go. Oh, turns out you can even place plants past when you grab the bag. That's cool. Am I figuring that out for the first time now? Maybe. I don't know, team. I don't know. It feels like something that would be insignificant unless I'm paying attention to it otherwise, and as of now, I'm paying attention to it otherwise. So hopefully I'm not the crazy one for discovering that we can do that so late in our level. But anyway, team, without talking any more about our previous level, we're into the new one. We need to focus on these sunflowers ASAP. We got our first zombie spawn, and we are off to our standard start yet again. I do want at least 8 sunflowers before we transition to cattails, but that should not be an issue at all, team. We know. At this point, we know well. And working on level 3-3, we will continue to know well as we get further and further into this adventure. We're getting close to this mini-boss level at 3-5, but we are going to need to make it there safely. So I'm going to continue to place down these sunflowers, but I think in general, we're also going to start to place some other plants. It's time. We need more defense, and this single cattail is not going to be the thing that keeps us alive by itself. So we need to make sure that we have enough damage everywhere else to compensate. I'm going to continue to place these lily pads because, team, that is the classic trap on this channel. I feel like I either lag behind in placing down sunflowers or lag behind in placing down lily pads. So if we can stay on top of both, that is the most optimal outcome here. Come on, team, let's go. We are not necessarily speed running this game, but playing everything in 2.5 times speed for my sake and yours. Hopefully we can find out what the best way to do this is. These snorkel zombies are going to start to cause us problems. Interesting. Should I bring along walnuts? I might bring along walnuts, team. These snorkel zombies are going to be a little bit of a pain, but hopefully we can deal with them in other ways. Actually, if I can get some of these lily pads further up, we should be able to compensate with winter melons, although for now our bottom is kind of exposed, but that's okay. This should go down here, and it does. I'm going to start to build in this top section. More melons, more spikes. Do we even need them? Not really. I think I just put in more of these lily pads for now, and we are going to go a little bit overkill. I'm going to toss in a squash for these snorkel zombies because they are our biggest threat, and we do not need to be surprised by them pushing our backline anytime soon. Team, our second flag is done. No problem at all. We're pretty much developed as fully as we would want to be, and if I can keep these lily pads alive even longer, that's the best outcome here. Hold up. The melons can target the snorkel zombies? Oh my gosh, this just got so much easier, team. I didn't know that. I mean, I kind of assumed that the snorkel zombies were getting hit by splash damage, and that might be happening here, but it kind of seems like these melons can also just target the snorkel zombies. So melon pults for the win, as per usual. I think they are single-handedly carrying the run. Yeah, they totally can hit the snorkel zombies. Let's go. Our bag, our coins, and the extra one from our mower team. 3-3 is complete, and if we can keep this quick pace that's going on so far, I want to finish out these pool levels this same way. We're going with the same setup. I know there's not a whole lot of variety, but team, I promise you that what we're missing out on in terms of variety, we are gaining in the ability to fly through these levels, to get through pool as fast as possible, and to continue our streak of flawlessly completing R.I.P mode, because we have to. It's a permadeath mode after all. If we mess up a single time, it's over, team. So not only do we have to focus, but we have to save our randomly placed lawnmower as well. I'm going to go with our first lily pad and stay on top of these sunflower placements. Same thing with the lily pads, and we should be pretty good. Newspaper zombie would be an issue if we were in any other position except for a good one, but fortunately we are in a great one, so we're not even worried about newspaper zombies or anything. We should be able to clean up anything willing to spawn at this point, and we are off. It's time to upgrade to spike rocks and winter melons. This run is off to the start that we were hoping for. Our second cattail, and team, I don't know what to say at this point. We got 4 flags before we get to 3-5, so lock in here with me. Interact with the channel if you haven't already. Name a plant. Say hi in the comments. Thank you guys for being here. This game is going to be 100% complete soon, so the channel could get crazy. I just think as soon as we actually complete the game, it's going to be a lot more creative challenges that I'm excited about. We're going to be able to take on anything that you guys throw our way and anything that I can come up with myself. So look out. We have a lot of content coming, and for now, we are focused on getting this 100% complete. We're seeing pole vaulters for the first time. We are well prepared for those, fortunately, but I'm kind of slowing down on these spike rocks, so I need to make sure we take advantage of them while we can. I'm getting rid of this potato mine in our back line, and if we see a snorkel zombie, these lily pads are going to start to go in front of these melon pults, but for now, we are just fine. Our spike rock is coming off of cooldown shortly, and that is it, team. Oh, the pool is looking blisteringly defended? I don't know. There's probably another way to say that, but for now, team, we are just ramped up to max. Hopefully we can put down more of these cattails, because they're realistically going to be the only thing that speeds this level up more. Yes, we could go with more melon pults, of course. Don't get me wrong, we can buff our defense even more than what I'm saying right now. But the problem is, team, that these zombies are barely getting past the first square anyway. So is it an issue that we need to solve? No. Should we start placing these down? We don't really need to. And I guess since we do have 4 flags, we might as well, team. No reason not to if we're going to sit on top of 1,200 plus sun just ready to be spent. We're going to go with another spike rock here as we approach our 3rd flag. Let's go. Another cattail, and we might actually be able to get fully kitted here. And by that, I mean 2 full columns of melon pults, 8 cattails, and 2 what would be full columns of spike rocks. No, we cannot put them in the pool. Yes, I have tried. You're welcome. Now you don't have to feel like the idiot trying to place spike rocks in the pool. I'll do that one for you. Anyway, team, here we go. We are fully kitted. Everything should be dying quickly, and if I can get my fingers on this last spike rock, there it is. This 4th flag is going to have a big problem getting through our defense. Here we go. Not even a single plant goes down. Even the ones that got spawned directly on top of team 3-4 coming to an end. We're grabbing our bag, our coins, and the extra one from our mower. This adventure is continuing on to 3-5, our mini boss level. We got Crazy Dave. Funny thing about the zombie process, sometimes it makes them come out real little, and real mean. Defend your shins. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I mean, if they're that small, we might actually have to defend our shins. Do we need to defend our brains? I don't know, team, but it is starting us out with a cherry bomb and a pea shooter. So hopefully we can take advantage of what we have so far. I'm going to focus on our top lanes and try to bomb out the bottom lanes. As soon as I see a footballer, we're going with a cherry bomb too, because we need to back ourselves up here. And they can really eat these walnuts. We also need to focus on the pool. We're doing well so far. Cherry bomb to back us up here. And yeah, as you can see, these small zombies can get out of hand very quickly. So I'm going to go with a pea shooter there. We have a pea shooter in every lane, which is super ideal. I'm going to go with walnuts over here. Okay, hold up. I need to slow things down just a second. I need to get a walnut in the pool. I know we are trying to stay at 2.5 times speed fully, but I am really needing to keep up with these already speedy zombies. So there we go. We got what our setup needs to be once again. Boom and boom. I'm going to continue cherry bombing our front line. Do I just buff these? Why not? Okay, yeah. Get out of here, footballer. And we're pretty safe. There are some close calls here. I don't want any too close calls like we've already seen in Walnut Bowling. I don't know how it got that close to call, but it did. And we had to restart then. But at least I could show you guys what the perils of permadeath are really like. Anyway, for now, I think we are sitting on top of enough of a lead to not worry about it. The team, I am focused on placing these cherry bombs exactly where I need to. More pea shooters, more pea shooters, more cherry bombs, more. And we do have a replacement walnut. Let's go, team. I'm just trying to lock in here a little bit because this level is going so fast in 2.5 times speed. A chocolate bar and a cherry bomb for our final kills. Team level 3-5 coming to an end. We got our bag, our coins, and the extra one. Let's go. Yeah, zombie nimble, zombie quick, complete. Now we do have zombonis for the first time, but if you've noticed already, our strategy does include not only insta-kill plants, but also includes spike rocks. So in terms of zombonis, we do have a very good solution. Let's rock here. Here we go, team. On to 3-6. Our first sunflower down, and we are off to the standard start on this channel. Let's go, team. Thank you again for being here. We are going to push our 310 boss level now, and there is nothing slowing us down, really, except for me placing down these sunflowers quick enough. Gosh, I always forget in the beginning, but don't worry, team. It is not going to slow us down too much. I'm going with this right here. Oh, we got a zombie in both lanes. All right, well, there we go. Our first cattail is nearly available. I'm kind of going overkill with these sunflowers right now, but that's all right. We got our first cattail, and that should mark the beginning of our successful defense. The other thing that I can throw in early are these spike weeds, because the spike weed by itself is not very expensive. Everything else is going to be on top of it. So if we can get these spike weeds early, we should have a very early advantage as well. There we go, a cone head going down, and we can start to transition to melon pults and winter melons as well. The more I can rotate these upgrade plants, the faster we're gonna get our fully loaded lawn, and at that point we should be coasting. So more lily pads, more. We definitely need more. 3 cattails secured, and we do have 3 flags here for level 3-6. So let's make it happen. Another winter melon down, and now things are looking really good. I think in terms of pacing and the levels that we've taken on today, this is probably one of the best paced setups that I've had so far. So team, hopefully we can just fly through this level, no problem, like we have been. We're gonna see some zombonis, but the thing is that we already got spike rocks, so we're seeing zombonis now, but they are going to be taken out pretty much instantly here. I feel really good about that, not having to deal with the zombonis, especially playing the amount of survival that we have on the channel. If you want to see any of these survival levels complete to flag 40, well, Check out the channel, team. If you haven't seen those videos already, check them out. It is kind of the place where you will understand the craziness that these Zombonis bring. And team, we got a 1 in 1,000 diamond drop. This is our lucky round, at least for the time being. Let's continue to push this onslaught forward. These zombies are really having trouble here, and that's exactly the position that we want them in. Another cattail, and all we need is one more to max out. I don't know if we will, team. I don't think we will. Anyway, our third flag, our final flag for level 3-6, going down, no problem. Our bag, our coins, and the extra one from our mower team. Oh my gosh. This pace is great. Are we using the same strategy a bunch of times? Absolutely. Is it paying off every time? Absolutely. And team, I do want to say that if this is a variety challenge that you're looking for, this is not it. We need to complete R.I.P mode without having variety end up ruining our mode. However, there is the 2.5 times speed challenge that we've attempted on the channel already. We tried it without keyboard shortcuts because they weren't added, and now that they have been added, team, we're gonna do it again. 2.5 times speed from beginning to end. We will do variety there. So if that's something that you're waiting for, well, that's gonna happen there. Let's rock into level 3-7. Team, here we go. Our first sunflower down, our standard start, and team, there we go. Okay, I'm watching this hedge for the first zombie spawn. There it is. And I want to keep on top of these lily pad placements as well. They are only 25 for now, which is going to be definitely doable for the defense that we can afford. And yeah, there we go. Keyboard shortcuts are really coming in clutch here. We have a squash and we have another potato mine ready to go, but that makes us ready for cattails as well. And team, this is the start that we were hoping for. Let's go. The cattail came in clutch. We didn't even need it to defeat that zombie, and now we should be able to pull or push our lead even further. I'm gonna upgrade these 2 plants and get that upgrade timer started as well, but we are off. Here it goes. 2 cattails, another spike weed, and we should be able to follow it up with even another. I'm gonna focus on melon pults for just a second. Boom. And lily pads as well. We do have a bucket head in the pool. It's not gonna challenge us too much, but I do want a little bit extra damage where we can get it to take care of these healthier zombies when we need to. A huge wave of zombies is approaching. This is our first flag, and oh my gosh, is Pool just throwing a ton of stuff at us? It kind of feels like it is. All of these levels have at least 3 flags, it seems like. And this one has 4. So yeah, let's see if Pool continues to go this direction or not. I kind of think it will, team. So we're going to see at least a little bit of pushback from these zombies. But otherwise, we should be just fine. Our full column of melon pults down. Let's continue to push out this second column of not only melon pults, but spike rocks. And this is our setup here. Boom. And boom. And oh my gosh, team, we're speeding up the level just by doing the amount of damage that we are doing. Let's go. This is huge. Okay, another melon pulled down, another winter melon, and we're still kind of working on this first column. I jumped the gun and put a winter melon in front of another one, and yeah, hopefully that doesn't slow us down too much, but I'm not too worried about it, team. We have just enough sun to be constantly placing things down, which I feel good about. These 16 sunflowers are really coming in clutch. I didn't realize how many sunflowers we actually had. But anyway, we're starting to see zombonis. And that just means that the level is coming to an end soon. So let's keep focusing on these placements. All we're doing is keeping up with these cooldowns at the moment, which I feel great about. Our full column of winter melons has finally come in full. And if we can get our hands on another spike rock, that would be amazing, but it doesn't really make a huge difference here, team. We got all of the defense that we were hoping for. Yeah, if I can get that other Spike Rock upgrade, that's fine, but really we're only dealing with Zombonis anyway. So 3-7 coming to an end. This is our fourth and final flag. Here we go. Okay, yeah, and these random zombies actually did take out our frontline Melon Pults. Anyway, we're just gonna grab our bag and move on. Team, that is the bag, the coins, and the extra one. On to 3-8. Do we have 3 flags? Do we have 2 flags? Do we have dolphin zombies? Well, one of the answers is yes. Wait, all of the answers are yes? I don't know, team. I'm just gonna keep going. Let me know down in the comments if you figured out the logic there, but otherwise, the goal here is going to be to use lily pads very close to the beginning of our level to get these dolphin zombies to jump early. Once they jump early, they should be exposed to our defensive strategy. Do I just want to bring... no, we're going to bring along 2 insta-kill plants. This should be very straightforward as well, team, and our standard start begins. Let's go. 3-8 is here. We're going to find out if we have 2 flags, 3 flags, or 4, and it is 3 for now. So 5, 6, 7? Yeah? Is that it? I don't know, team. One of our plants is named 6-7 Kid anyway, so if you are unaware at this point, which I seriously doubt that you could even be, yeah, 6-7. I'm sorry, guys. Let me know in the comments. Anyway, our standard start is basically coming to an end. These 16 sunflowers really mark our beginning of our level, and now that we do have them fully, I think I'd just go with Melon Pults. I actually went with a Melon Pults a little too early. I don't know if I'd call it too early, but team, we definitely went for that Melon Pult pretty early. Anyway, it's not going to slow us down too much, and our second cattail is just coming off of cooldown, so as long as I can focus, we are golden here. I'm going to try and get our Spike Rocks going too. We have just enough sunshine to do it. And yeah, this is going great. Now, what I would like to do is have some lily pads placed at least here. Okay, so now, yeah, we're going to see the dolphin zombie just jump over. And yeah, they're not even going to be able to connect with these. Oh gosh. Is it gonna munch? No, it's not. Okay, we're good, team. I'm just double checking. Are these dolphin zombies going to spell out the end for us? It doesn't really seem like it, and we are doing splash damage, which is helping out a ton here. So I can't forget about upgrading our other plants, but for now, we are very much safe for the time being. Another Spike Rock, another cattail, and things are looking great. I could start with our second column of winter melons, and we're going to 1 in 1,000 diamond drop, team. Our lucky level, I guess 3-8 is where it's at. We've had a couple lucky levels in this adventure so far, but only a handful. I know I say lucky level, and it's like, that happens all the time. Yes, it does. But it also doesn't, you know? Especially with the Zen Garden plants, I learned the hard way, team. Here in Plants vs. Zombies, rare is truly rare, and it's going to randomize your odds every single time. So 1 in 1,000 drop is always going to be a 1 in 1,000 drop. Will it ever get easier? No, it will not. And because of that, it is our lucky round. Team, our third and final flag for level 3-8. Hopefully these zombies don't eat our pool plants, but I think we're pretty much fine with at least 7 cattails. We're grabbing our bag and our coins. Team, 3-8 is complete. This brings us to 3-9, our final standard level, and I'm guessing that we have at least 3 or 4 flags here because this is the game's chance to make things difficult for us before we get to our boss level. Anyway, I'm gonna bring our standard plants. You guys know at this point. If you don't, well, this is it, and I don't know how you got this far in the video without recognizing our standard setup. But here it is. We are starting out and 2 sunflowers down. Our first zombie is bound to spawn, and that is it dealt with before it even showed up on screen. Let's go, team. 16 sunflowers are calling here. Hopefully we can answer very quickly. Another potato mine down. Nice. We even had 2 on screen at the same time, which means we are very much staying on top of this cooldown. Working on our final 2 placements for sunflowers, our first cattail, and there we go. We are maxed out on sunflowers as well. I'm going to start to transition these other plants, depending on how affordable they are at this point. Okay, there we go. No more sunflowers needed. We kind of just need defense. So I'm going to upgrade these plants as soon as I can afford them. Boom and boom, our second cattail. And I want to continue with these winter melons. Boom. So our pool is defended, which I feel great about. That is the goal here because I think that the zombies are really going to challenge us the most in the pool. Everywhere else is going to be very smooth because of our overall strategy with the cattails, but the pool is constantly a problem, and I don't know if that's just how it is, but it kind of seems like that's just how it is, team. Our third winter melon upgrade. We're waiting on 300 sun here. We got it. Now we're waiting on 225 for a cattail. Boom, we got it again. We have a full column of spike rocks, and now we're working on our second column, and team, this pace is great. This pace is so great. I'm going to toss in more melons when I can. Winter melon as well, and now we do have dolphins. They're not even going to get to our front line if I can double up. So that is the goal here. Boom, another spike rock upgrade. We are seeing zombonis, but they're not making it anywhere fast. And team, a huge wave of zombies is approaching. This is our second flag of level 3-9. We have such a great pace right now. I have to say things are looking really good, and our plants are defending themselves, which I'm a little bit concerned about. So maybe we do toss in some lily pads real far forward here. But otherwise, we have a full column of winter melons, and we are working on our second column of spike rocks. Go down, zombies, go down. Okay, don't eat our winter melon. Yes, thank goodness. Now they should be better defended because we do have lily pads further up in the pool. But yeah, that was kind of scary there for a second. Anyway, more melons, more. We should be just fine. Yeah, these dolphin zombies are going to have a lot of problems now. They were already having problems, don't get me wrong, but this is really sealing the deal here. More cattails. Oh, team, we're getting to our fourth flag, and we are really maxing out our defense right now. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, I'm just kind of locked in. I'm really focusing on these dolphin zombies, but it's not really a problem at the moment. There we go, team. We are fully loaded for our final flag of level 3-9. Does anything go down? It doesn't seem like it. Not even a spike rock. Team, oh my gosh, this pace has been amazing today. We have officially made it to 310. This is our boss note, and if you haven't interacted with the channel so far, please consider doing so now. Team, this is the entry to our final level of the day. I'm gonna click it once I say thank you again for being here. You guys have really made this series possible, and once we get through this 3rd out of 5 level, the rest of our R.I.P mode adventure is downhill in terms of just the ease of getting to the end. We need to do it flawlessly, but this is a big moment. Team, our entry into 310, our notes. Hello. We heard you were having a pool party. We think that is fun. We'll be right over. Sincerely, the zombies. Oh my gosh, team, what? All of these notes are so crazy. Next level, we're going. This is 310. We have a conveyor belt on our hands. I mention it usually in the conveyor belt levels, but if we stack up at least 4 of the same plants, we are going to start to be getting less and less of that plant. It's like we don't want to use it if we stack up more and more. So that way we can kind of influence the odds of the plants that we're getting in general. But team, otherwise, we are fully relying on this conveyor belt to save our souls. However, with access to 3 Peters here, we should be able to defend pretty much the entire lawn from 2 lanes. So that's going to make things a lot easier for us. We're going to go with a jalapeno here, boom and boom. And I am not using like any of these lily pads. Like I mentioned already, team, if we sit on top of 4 lily pads, we're going to get less of them overall, which means more other plants. And right now, that sounds amazing. So team, we are going to use some of these lily pads now. It's going to benefit us by being able to centralize these 3-peaters even more than we already have. But with this amount of tangleweeds, I don't think we're going to struggle. I'm going with a jalapeno for our top. And yeah, I think I just defend these torchwoods, team. Everything's going really smoothly so far, I have to say. Like, usually these do go a little bit smooth, but this is something else compared to everything that we've seen so far. The smoothness is really at a peak right now. Anyway, if I can get more torchwood, that would be amazing. Otherwise, I'm going with tall nuts for the pool just to back things up. I'm going to go with a jalapeno for these zombonis. Boom and boom. I probably could have done the top one a little bit sooner and saved some more stuff. But you guys know, these zombonis surprise us all the time on this channel. If you don't know, well, check out any of our survival levels and you will understand immediately. I'm going with a jalapeno here. Boom. And yeah, we kind of sit on top of this lead. I don't think anything's going to really slow us down very much. I could put down more 3-peaters if we want to. But in general, even the zombonis are going to have trouble surviving here. So we're not really worried about losing the run at this point. 310 coming to an end. Team, thank you again for being here. This series has, I mean, it feels like it has these internal ups and downs, because are we that worried about losing? No. But could it happen pretty much instantly? Yes. And because of that, team, we have to stay vigilant here. Our bag, 310 is complete. Oh my gosh, team, we did it. Today's episode coming to an end. We are completing R.I.P mode for the rest of this week. This is our entry into our fog levels, which we will not be doing today. That is a tomorrow thing. Come back, team. Let's continue this adventure together. Thank you for being here once again. I'm going to jump into our channel Zen Garden. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Team, name a plant or something. Interact with the channel. If you are enjoying so far, we have 2 more days of this R.I.P mode challenge, and then we have more challenges to come to the channel. So thank you a final time, team. This has been Mike Just Joined. It has been a pleasure. Peace out.